All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. Today, I have a very special guest. First time, I think, recording with him. I have Guggie, and we're going to be doing another around the world. I feel like these have kind of been a little bit of a classic now. So we have around the world with Guggie. We're playing them on the new Summer Cup 2026 setups that have just been released because this is going to be the next tournament. Um, and as usual, going to be explaining my thoughts on Spy and on Sniper. Um, and yeah, we're just gonna be playing some nice, chill, semi-casual games. And yeah, hopefully they'll be pretty good. So yeah, the only difference is we're skipping balcony and we're gonna do this Teien setup that is 2 of 4. So we're just gonna be skipping balcony, but everything else is still gonna be the same. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be starting off on Aquarium here. I started it with Hopper. I figured we did a couple of them, so I started off on Courtyard just to mix it up a little bit. But we'll start out on Aquarium here and see what crazy stuff we can get into. All right. Okay. So um, we're not gonna start out playing like how I usually play, which is like immediately start out with flirting. Um, there are a lot of flirt pairs over there, but you typically want to kind of ignore being a flirt pair. Like for example, Irish and Plain Twin, Sorry and Disney can kind of be paired together, and especially if you highlight for statues, which I'm not entirely sure if Cookie does or not. You could get credit with that. So I think we're just gonna play it safe, and we're gonna go for this early briefcase right here. Um, this is not really that suspicious. I don't really have any other flirts, so there's not really any real reason to be sussed out currently. So we're gonna go next to white dress here. Hopefully I don't get paired up as early, like anything like that. I don't think I should. Okay, so we need to go next to Sorry here. Okay, we need to go next to Sorry. And she could potentially walk away from us here. So we're gonna take a book out. Um, I don't plan to micro from this yet. There's not too much activity going on at the moment. This is already gonna kind of seem like a game where like the pace is already getting away from me a little bit. So unless I like decide to delegate or something, I'm probably just gonna have no choice but to kind of relax or maybe go for a bug here. But I'm gonna decide against it. I think we're just gonna go next to Sorry again. I think we'll just play it simple. Okay, Ambassador's not gonna be walk. Is gonna walk away from us, so we can just hit this green foot for now. A lot of people are in conversation. I think Twin does have inspects, maybe. Kind of a hard one. If I was on a better character for time ads, I would just time ad, I think. But I think, unfortunately, I'm not. So already my main plan is sort of maybe to try and get like some sort of a civ shot off, I think here. Maybe could frame Plane Twin. I'm gonna watch this laser though and see what we do. Okay, so does the laser low light him at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay, perfect. I can redirect here. Just because Sorry kind of screwed me over a little bit. Okay.
Banana bread.
Okay, we're gonna fake BB here. Well, we're gonna BB, but it's real for us. But this is in reality trying to fake for somebody else here. And I don't know if those are real highlights, but maybe the other DA or the other DA might be out. So unfortunately, right now we're kind of gonna have to commit to a timeout here, I think. All right. Pretty bad looking path there, but not the end of the world. Okay, so could do another fake. Um, okay, we do have a plan here if we want to be crazy. At this point, I think I'm just going to go for it. It's the only plan that I have, so we're going to try him for a bug here. And I'm dead, which makes sense. Yeah, I mean, there's no other plan, and like the sniper already held this long, up to 20 seconds. So this is kind of just a last ditch effort to just complete missions here before like 10 seconds. So just a very nice shot. Nothing crazy that we can. I'm not really able to do anything there. Okay, so Smallman just sits still. Hydra laugh, and then sheep sheep. So Hydra laugh, sheep sheep. Okay, plane twin rocker. Hydra laugh, sheep sheep. Okay, watching seek for a bug here maybe. Okay, maracas, and then general. Looked like a slide, maybe. Okay, rocker also with the first print. So general buns. So black pepper. So black pepper on some maracas here. Good looking path from general. We have caviar on the right. Caviar on the right here. Seek goes back. Seek could be getting the print from that blue bookcase. Okay, Blink Twin goes next to white. Okay, Blobfish is salmon and queen. Good looking path from rocker. Probably not Alice, because I think Alice kind of had like a nice little slide, but okay. General. So general rocker, which is drumsticks. Teal, blue bookcase. Could be microfilming here. Okay, let's find from queen. So just queen and salmon, I think. Okay, so Buns just straight up misses that pad there, so we get bailed out. But I don't think Buns even has anything, to be honest with you.
Banana bread.
Um, so we'll just wait for missions, I guess. I would expect her to go next to General still, maybe, because that was one of the pairs I think I had. Or no, she had bar, so maybe a delegate that expired or something. So white dress, Disney. Could do some kind of crazy bug. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I already missed a bug. I see with this new memory stuff, I'm just always missing bug now. But yeah, nice game. I think we just went for a cheese there. I mean, we missed pad, so obviously probably could have won there if we didn't miss pad, but yeah, missed pad. Unfortunate. Okay, ballroom, the goat. Okay, we could easily get flirt paired here. Okay, we have a lot of activity in this party actually right now. Okay, Iris should be going to this conversation here, I think, which is great news for us because she just comes right to us. There's so much activity that I'm just going to Purloin and walk away here. Okay, we're going to bug. Okay, we get shot. I was hoping I probably got baited there, but I was hoping that maybe we were focused on Purloin. I think honestly that game I probably didn't need to do anything because that Purloin is just completely clean. There was so much activity that game, plus there was activity around the Ambassador. So I think honestly, if I just don't do anything, that Purloin probably just gets by, and then we just have a nice easy game from there on out. But if I hit the bug there and it was clean, it would have been a mission win guaranteed. So Went for it. Sheep and sheep. So 2 sheeps. Duke. Okay, rocker, Tex. Okay, rocker, Tex, and Smallman too. Should be Irish. I don't think there was like any rejects here, but either way, we know who it's not. Okay. Can't be sorry either, I don't think, because she already had a drink. So most likely here it's Irish. I mean, I didn't completely see the fade, but wheels in general aren't that sus to me at the moment. The only thing general has is a briefcase, so should just be Irish here, I think. Okay, so Irish and Kane, and now you kind of just want to watch mission or like flirts maybe. So, um, so general. I mean, you're never bugging there as general because you already have a print. So, okay, so Kane in general. So that's a katana with prints. Okay, Duke goes to blue bookcase, but that doesn't really mean anything for us, I think. I don't know why I'm still looking at the list because it's already gone. Irish hasn't moved yet. Um, so that either means it's just not her or that she's just idling. Okay, no bug there though. No bugs from Duke or Alice, I don't think. My top sus is by far Irish here, so she could easily have a bug or something. Okay, Teal probably has the real BB here. Okay, but Teal leaves, which is really good for us. Could fake here, but it wouldn't mean anything because I don't think Duke in general have missions to complete or to have completion. So we're kind of just waiting now. We're waiting to see where Teal lands because then that'll kind of give us our mission. Okay, General goes center, and I don't think there's a print at center inspects. So that still leaves him with Purloin and just Purloin and Bug at most. Or no, Purloin and Inspecs, sorry. Okay, and we don't swap or anything like that. Okay, Irish is in convo with Teal. So Irish switched conversations to go there with Teal. So pretty sure it's not general here. Just looking at the final position here, probably going to be Irish. Uh, yeah, I didn't have anybody having a Purloin before that. Yeah, I credit her with the bug somewhere, obviously. Um, I did think I thought I saw a bug there. Um, but I didn't give it a shrine of credit to it. But then after the Purloin, obviously. But yeah, so that game was pretty nice. We also did get lucky, like Guggie said, Teal bad, but the reason why is because Teal left, which gave me like an extra chance to see him potentially switch conversations. So we kind of got bailed there. Well, not like completely bailed, but the Purloin being white bailed us out a little bit. But I was pretty sure that no one else even had progress before that. So, um, all right. So Courtyard Spy. There's no easy way to spy on Courtyard. You kind of just have to get something by. Um, I just like to go for a nice early flirt. See if we get highlight or anything like that. Okay, I don't think that was a highlight, maybe. Okay, I think the goal is just to watch Purloin here and see if 2 people reject, because then I'll just request. Um, okay, we're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to take the drink here. Okay, sorry leaves us, which is a little annoying, but maybe she gets redirected back to us from this briefcase. But no, she doesn't. Okay. Feels like a timeout game to me, in all honesty, but not yet. Just because there's already 2 minutes left, I don't have inspects or anything like that. I would need to basically find a purloin or something. I'm not really sure about how many people have been to statues yet, so okay, I need to do a real BB here at some point. Could also think about time adding, but time adding seems pretty risky unless I know the laser's not on me. Okay, we need rejects here. Okay, that's a reject. If Bun's also rejects, I think I might be willing to try and go for some sort of purloin play here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna request here just because we have 2 rejects. And I'm not sure if that's a highlight for statues or not.
Banana bread.
Okay, BB. All right, so now there's 3 people in here, so it's Rocker, Buns, and me. And I think he saw me twitch over to try and get this request in, unfortunately. So probably could have just went to Windows. It probably just looks like way too much of a request. However, 2 other people were in this chain, so if he didn't see the twitch over, I probably could have got away with it. And then maybe had something happen, but either way, I was one of 2 highlights. I'm assuming General had inspects, so probably not going to work out. But all right, Nunu. Okay, Kane's first offer. So Nunu, easy peasy. Okay, Owlet. So plain Daisy, and then lightsaber. So plain Daisy, lightsaber. Kane does in fact take, sorry. So plain Daisy, lightsaber. That's a bug from Seek. So there we go. I'm definitely very zoomed in on Queen, so good thing I zoomed out when I did, just in case Seek did bug. I was gonna zoom out and watch it, so I think the idea works a lot. However, the idea is like good, but unfortunately, I just kind of thought that like something like that might be occurring, so I was able to zoom out. Or it's only a credit. Like so, like I zoom out and then or I stay zoomed in, just see him like walk past him, but maybe it's a credit, but I think the idea is still fine. Like I said, Courtyard's hard enough to spy anyway. You got to kind of try something, and in both of those games, you just see like attempts being made. But normally the sniper is going to be on top of it because Courtyard is a little easy to mission camp. It can be difficult. Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. Like you wouldn't expect someone to do that, and especially like, oh, like, okay, we're in a timeout here, obviously. I mean, we're the only people out here. Ambassador's over there. So as long as we can get into the venue quick enough, I should not be credited, but you do see him taking low lights, so I'm thinking this maybe has been noticed. Could also think about bugging here. Never mind, he did it too quickly. All right, let's see what he's looking at here. Maybe crediting Buns, Duke. I'm not sure. I think honestly, I've been putting the pedal to the metal way too much. So I think I'm just gonna try just timing out maybe this game. I'm not even gonna do any missions. I'm just gonna see if I can get some sort of a timeout. So I'll finish Flirt just for the heck of it, and if I get any nice opportunities, maybe I'll go for something here. Like if I get 2 more rejects, maybe I'll go for something, but only general rejects so far, so yeah, so we'll just Flirt again. Nothing crazy. Gallery is a venue where you could get some sort of like a civ shot, and especially if nothing is happening for like a really long time, you could eventually do something. So BB comes to comes to us here. If we had a mission, maybe I would do it. I think it's too early though, in my opinion, because if we do this, it lets off a lot of lowlights. And the issue with that is that we want him to shoot us, thinking that like someone's finishing. So if we do it too early, that lets off a lot of lowlights, and so somebody who might have something later on in the game or like be suspicious later on in the game is going to be let down. So Disney, Duke. Okay, Ambassador comes next to us, but we're not in a position to capitalize on this, so we're not going to do anything crazy here. Okay, so if DA came in the conversation now, I would take it, or in the other conversation, but we're just unfortunately gonna have to sit here and wait. Okay, reject from Salmon, I think. Well, like, yet again, I want to see if Seek rejects here, because if he does, maybe I could, but I'm never rejecting here, I don't think. Okay, General. See, now you have like people who are sort of starting to build up some sort of like suspicion, but like I don't know who he has Lolit here for like this particular time ad. We're just gonna take a drink here, nothing crazy. We just want to appear as non-sus as possible. Also, Disney technically is finishing inspects here. Okay, so Buns has a reject. Okay, but Queen takes a little unfortunate. We're gonna BB here. See if anyone dies, but probably not. See if we can get a civ. Okay, no civ shot. So he didn't fall for it. So now we're kind of at the mercy of the party a little bit. Looks like a very boring game, but you have no idea what's going on like in the sniper's head. Like the sniper could be like convincing himself that someone's the spy. You just don't know. Like Duke has an inspect, so Duke could maybe get shot here if he's not low lit. Looking at the statue for Alice. And yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So you just trust in the method, even though it is going to be a timeout. You could still get like some sort of a save shot, because we've been putting the pedal to the metal the past couple of games here. But yeah, it looks like luck, and maybe it partially is, but sometimes you just got to throw in these really slow games here because if you press on the gas every single game, the sniper will be more inclined to shoot like aggressive things, which is what I did. So, um, like for example, I stepped on the gas pedal, I did aggressive stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah, Guggie obviously sensed that I didn't have much progress, but he still ended up taking a shot. So, you know, sometimes that's what happens. Disney was probably one of the people I wanted to frame. I'm not sure if he was a sus though. But like suspect wise, I wouldn't be sure who we would have as a sus because I wasn't really watching. But yeah, so it was a nicely sniped game. I think yeah, Phantom Swap, it happens. It definitely happens. We all have been there and took shots, but that's just the power of being really, really slow. Sometimes you get people take these like sort of paranoid shots, and then um, even though you get lucky for it, I think Smallman just bugged there. So Nest laugh. We'll just watch. We'll just watch for that. Plants went the bug. I saw a bug there, by the way. So saw the first bug, and then I just saw the end of his arms snapping back at the end there. So I just ended up being able to take the shot there. Nothing crazy. Okay, put microphone to fingerprint. All right, so we got high rise. High rise is pretty hard to play if you don't. It's pretty hard to play as a sniper if you don't. If you aren't willing to take like really hard shots, because sometimes they'll go to center inspects, or sometimes you'll just have like a 50-50 purloin, and you just kind of have to take like the wrong shot. So you see that Disney and Alice start out together, so you can maybe do something with that. Because really, a lot of snipers are just trying to look for some sort of reason to shoot, or some sort of reason to do something. We're not going to reinvent the wheel here. We're just going to walk to this innocent thing. Wheels and Alice could be flirting. We're actually going to go next to Alice here and get this nice flirt off, because microphone's the safest place that you can even be. And we didn't start out next to anybody, so this flirt is basically kind of free for us. Hopefully, we'll see how much attention we have, because he hasn't even highlighted Alice yet. Um, Salmon maybe with a bug there, but probably not, is what Guggie's thinking. So I think we're fine there. But this is most likely looking like a purloin game so far, unless I get some sort of nice bug off. Disney hasn't moved yet, so we'll have to see where Alice goes. Yeah, so we're just kind of seeing. Wheels doesn't really seem like a spy at the moment. Um, we're gonna reject this drink, I think, for now. Okay, I want to see where Alice goes. If she goes next to Disney, that would look good for us. If she goes next to us, that's good for us. So kind of a win-win here. So we'll instantly flirt here. See if she rejects. Okay, no reject, unfortunately. I think now's the time we try and force a 50-50 on the purloin. Um, see if Ambassador takes a drink, though, we might not have to. Okay, so he does end up taking. I want to see where Disney goes. So Disney goes right next to Teal. General, there is a lot of people that could be flirting here. We're really just trying to remain in a position where we have a lot of options here. My flirt's almost done, which means that I will probably be able to finish missions like right at the end. We're trying to play a little Rav-esque right now, just because it looks like it's working out a little bit in our favor. Let's see, we have a minute left. A lot of activity on that side of the party, bug-wise. This would be the time, I think, to take a purloin, because there's so many other people that are suspicious, and we are not. So we also have a reject. So I'm definitely going to go for a purloin here. And hopefully he doesn't see the fade. And this is actually a difficult print, which I actually didn't notice, but yeah, nice hold from Guggie there. Doesn't shoot anybody. It's up to me, and it's just down to me and Kane there at the end. If I hit a green there, I think the game probably works out really, really well. Unfortunately, we don't hit the green, but if we hit the green there, Kane's also, we'll get another reject potentially, and we can make something happen. Yeah, dead on BB as well. Kind of figured. The green test might have been a different story. Green test, different story. That difficult print, though, I didn't even have. So honestly, I would have just straight up taken it anyway. Or maybe I should have went for a briefcase or something. I'm not sure. Rough game, though. Very well sniped, though, from Guggie there. Not, falling victim to any sort of, like, paranoia bug or, like, bug shots or whatever. Okay, microphone's still off. Okay, general. Okay, just general. General's the only potential bug credit. Okay, so Daisy and then Queen and Smallman. Queen leaves, so Scream. General goes next to Seek. Scream, Scream, and then HPV. So Virus. Smallman, Queen. So General's gonna have to switch conversations again if he is flirting with Seek, but he could also be flirting with Teal, so Frying Pan. Okay, no Perlin, which is really, really good. Okay, Teal switches conversations to go flirt with Seek again. Sorry has Inspecs now. Queen and Duke, so a Knight. Okay. And it does really look like that General is flirting with Teal right now. We're just going to have to watch the talk, though. Still no talk from him, though. So now it's the talk. We leave.
Banana bread.
It is real, though. It could be. It could. Yeah. Oh, it's sorry. Okay. Actually, I don't. Oh, we swapped. I didn't realize we swapped. Which one did we swap? Did we swap the front statue? Yeah, this was a nice game. So what he did is he went to all three statues and then swapped the very back. I didn't even see this because I was like, okay, she has inspect, so I'm kind of done watching Sorry here. Yeah, I wasn't aware. So the genius behind this game is that so we went swap inspect to inspect, and then the last one we kind of cheesed, and then just contacted. And Sorry wasn't even on my radar because she didn't have any flirts. But not every game is going to be a flirt game. So Guggie kind of taking advantage of that a little bit, and then just getting that bias, which is really nice to see. It's just a really good game. Okay, library here. Pretty difficult venues to spy on, but definitely possible to find some nice wins on, especially if you're good at cheesing the laser. Time ads are always a good idea on this venue if you're really good at watching the laser and judging it. Um, yeah. So we'll see what we can do. I would have loved if General just landed somewhere for us. Toby and Ambassador on the same side. We're going to that side. So we're just going to go next to General. Okay. There we go. And they're all on this side, so unfortunately, we're not going to really be able to do much here. We're going to stay over here, I think, actually. We're going to wait for Disney to leave. Okay, but no, now we get the actual ambassador just right next to us. So that's a little annoying, but it's all good. We're just going to chill here for now, I think. We're not going to do anything and reinvent the wheel. I'm definitely visible here. I could wait and try and fish for a bug. Okay, if General comes back here, that'd be nice for us, but I think I just walked over all that spot, so probably not going to be possible. Okay, we're in a microfilm now. Okay, this microphone's completely clean. There's no way he has it. Could maybe still credit it. Okay. So Ambassador and Perlin are both split, so we're going to time out here because he's going to be watching Ambassador and Perlin here. Okay, General has inspects now. Okay, so I think we're fine here. The plan overall is just to somehow finish this microfilm, but we still got to find something else, right? The goal though, I think, is to finish microfilm cleanly and then do like a purloin green and do like a green swap, and then while that's pending, we'll do a purloin, I think, and then BB, I think is going to be the finish because you kind of want to finish all at once. So we're gonna leave now and try to go flirt with Red General, who gets bounced around, which is annoying. Okay, so time match should be free here. Yet again, these time ads are just happening because the time ads are just basically happening because, I'm watching where his laser's at. You just kind of know what he's watching. So he's watching Toby, he's watching Ambassador. So if they're on opposite sides, you're never really getting a watch. Like, for example, right now, Toby's on the one side. So as soon as he checks me, he's not really going to be having to look over here. So we should be able to just microfilm this right away. And microfilm is now free. So we know that there's no sus on us for this microfilm. So unless he has like something else from us, like we should be okay. So I think the plan is to go and we're gonna flirt here, and we're gonna walk over and do it behind the statue or behind this conversation. Okay, but the double agent leaves us, which is really annoying. Okay, so we hit the flirt. We'll just inspect just in case, maybe. He's watching this for a flirt, which is interesting to me. Okay, we break animation there. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, we got our dream finish here. We need DA to just land in conversation now. And the DA just does not, so that is a little annoying. So it's 50-50 now, me and Queen. Okay, he can't take Lolets because he has to watch me, I think. Okay, but Queen goes statue to statue, though. Boom, okay. We got very lucky there. However, we had options, so we could either BB while she's in conversation, or we could also bug the ambassador there. But all of this is sort of being able, all of this is like able to happen because of all the time ads. So our smart usage of watching the party and the laser, knowing what the sniper's gonna have to watch, made all of this, possible. Oh, and we got missed at statues, so okay, that also helps too. Yeah, we got lucky. So that just works out for us. But I think that was a really really nice library game with some really deep decision making, and like laser movement. So I'm actually very happy with that game. And yeah, BB, or we could have went in even to like another inspect and watched it. So, but Queen takes the bullet for us. All right, habit BBH, text maybe with the bug, teal reject. Okay, so habit BBH. You want to make sure no time ad's gone off, which it hasn't. So that's just a bug from Bling Twin. A very aggressive. I'm just joking because Guggie doesn't like Twin. I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused why we played Twin there, Guggie, huh? Why do we play Twin there? But we go for a bug and it doesn't work out. Even if your wrong arms there, though, that's a very common time for spies to bug, which is when like the time of chaos has ended, and most snipers are then trying to do their like housekeeping stuff. But that's sometimes like when you actually really want to watch bug. But yeah, so like the decision making there wasn't just, oh, I'm just gonna randomly bug. I think the decision making there is that we're gonna try and bug and just see what happens there. We're gonna go for a bug ourselves here and see what happens. And I'm dead, probably, maybe. No, I'm not dead. Okay, we could take this briefcase here then, if assuming I'm not dead for that. Oh no, Rocker just dies. Wait, what? Okay, let's see what Rocker did here. Yeah, so anyway, I was just trying to think of what the shot were, but I think it's because there's like a lot of weirdness back here with Damon. So it looks like a spy trying to like do some weird like bouncing, but obviously AI can do that, so unfortunately not Rocker. If this was a comp game, Guggy would probably would have just held the shot, but this bug is clean anyway, so it just is what it is. We had a million options this game. We could delegate, we could take Prince. Um, there was a million ways to finish this game here. That's really funny. So Rocker kind of doing us a solid there. We've had some pretty nice AIs this set. Um, that was a really nice bug though. I think this bug is basically just, oh yeah, hide your bug. But I was just gonna tunnel Rocker after that anyway. Okay, so never mind. I take it all back. So I think the bug is a fine option. But yeah, if Guggie saw the bug, then it doesn't matter. But I still like the bug there. I think there's a game that Pofke played that there's an exact like bug like that, and so like that's kind of why I went for it because like, oh well, it's a little hard to see it, but yeah. But Rocker kind of saving us there. Hydra, Laugh, Puff. So Hydra, Laugh, Puff. Watch early flirt pairs. Hydra, Laugh, Puff. Okay, Tomato and then Seek and Buns maybe could have Prince. Red Dress could, or not Red Dress, Queen could have a Red Book microfilm. Hydra, Laugh, Puff. Okay, Bling Twin and General, that would be a tank, or a nuke, I'm sorry. And we have Tomato having being at bar. Watching Bug here. Queen could have time added there, but we didn't. Third statue with the print, Rocker and Taft would be a harmonica. The blue bookcase. Queen goes back to red, slides, probably not Queen. Tomato. There's someone that went to bar that I don't have, I think. Wheels. Good looking path. Well, maybe not. Hydro Laugh Puff. Okay, Rocker, Irish, it's bagpipes. Okay, Buns. So bagpipes, 45. Okay, that was too soon from Irish, or from Teal, by the way. But that looked very, okay, that looked very ugly from Teal. So, just pathing-wise, Teal seems like the spy a little bit there, but... Okay, briefcase on the right side. Okay. Okay, Bling Twin could have microfilmed. I'm gonna bait him to try and do it, maybe. Fishing hat on the red bookcase. Takes it out. Okay, salmon. General. A lot of activity right now. I think Buns with Prince. General goes statue to statue here. A little suspicious.
Banana bread.
Never mind. Okay. Irish. This is a hard game. Hard game. Could still be Blink Twin, maybe. That looked like a pretty decent looking path from Salmon, by the way. I don't think it's Salmon. That path looked way too good. Rocker. I don't know. Okay, Buns is next to White Dress. So that's who she delegate to. Okay, no delegate though. No swap from Rocker. No swap again from Salmon. It might actually be Salmon, so. Looks like a slide from Rocker. Okay. This feels like a green swap here. So we're going to watch this really hard, I think. Okay, but it's not.
Banana bread.
Okay, shoot. I think it's Salmon, maybe. Because I think Inspects, and I'm assuming some other mission. Microfilm, yeah. I'm not surprised. Was it a cheese? Let's see. Oh yeah, the fishing hat. This was a cheese. Either way, I think 2 no slides. Yeah, that's just an unfortunate game. I wasn't sure if he had anything else on inspecs, but that BB at the end just seemed way too like salmon-like. I think it was way too like, okay, I think it's salmon, but yeah, we get lucky there because like, he no slid twice and then had inspecs and like, okay, maybe he has something else like prints or microfilm or something. So I just took the shot, but yeah, the DA leaving there kind of screwed him. Should have been a win for Guggie there. So we get bailed. Okay, we're just gonna take this nice ranged flirt. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. We'll time add. Why not? Is he on top of this time add? I don't think so. This laser hasn't really been moving, so I don't know if he highlights for bar or not, but like this would be a really good time to delegate because there's so much activity at the bar. Like there's no way you're gonna be on top of all this, and if you are, you just deserve the shot at that point. And with this time add, we now have enough time to actually like wait this out. So white dress goes to bar or goes to statues. Okay, perfect. Twin leaves, so we're gonna be the next offer here, and we're just gonna delegate as usual. That would have been so good if text didn't get in our way. All right. So the plan here, we're gonna gulp this drink. We're gonna go back to Kane, I think. Just finish up this flirt. This should go off. We could maybe bug here. Where's the laser at? We want to look where the laser's at. The laser's in a good spot to watch this, so we're not going to. So we will just relax. We'll take this difficult print. Maybe go for a briefcase or something. Maybe this Purloin is completely free, so he's never shooting anybody here. I don't think. So I've hit this difficult print. This is going to be really, really good for us. So let's try to hit it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I don't hit it, actually. Okay. Go in the BB conversation here. Hopefully Kane joins us. Okay, it does not. Could also just time out here, maybe.
Banana bread.
But I'm not going to. We're going to BB. This is not, in fact, a bluff this time. I have missions. So there we go. Yeah, the bar is just very, very busy here. So you're just always taking a shot there, or you're never holding, or you're always holding your shot there if you don't have this list. Even if you are a little bit sus, I think you're not going to be able to find that shot. You need to be like, okay, someone definitely pearling here. I know who it is, but if you don't have it, then it's a little bit more tricky, I guess. Okay. All right, my turn to snipe on pub. I hate pub, but it's fine. All right. Okay, laugh is our statue config. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Okay, no bug. Red dress could have bugged. Okay, leather whip. We have tomato, and then Tex is in the middle of all that. Okay, laugh. Queen watch checks. Red dress also could technically watch check this. Okay, we have a magic carpet at the bottom right. Okay, red dress. Okay, tomato, leather whip, Tex. Okay, Irish and teal, I think. Irish teal, so that'd be a dollar bill. Dollar bill. Okay, let's find from Irish the path. Queen. Okay, queen, dollar bill, but though both of them are out. Wheels goes in specs again, which, like, okay, whatever. Nice wiggles from Irish. I don't think it's Irish, to be honest. Queen could be. Okay, rocker. I don't know if Red just has flirt on. I don't think she does. Tex hasn't moved. Seek hasn't moved. Okay, Queen's path looks very spy-like. Yeah, not wheels from that path. Looks good from Disney. This could be a send from Queen, I think, onto Alice, which it looks like it is. Okay, no time ad still, which is supports my theory. So it feels like Queen. Tex hasn't moved, so it's not Tex. It's not Seek. Seek hasn't moved. So they wouldn't be able to finish really even in time because they haven't even chose their seduction target. General isn't really flirting with anybody consistent. Same thing with Alice, honestly. So Alice Buns. Okay, Buns' path looks fine here, maybe. No one who has real BB is in, or no one who has statues is in for real BB. Could be a bug from Queen. I'm surprised no BB's gone off yet. Could be a print. Yeah, instant print from Queen.
Banana bread.
Yeah. So Buns. Oh, we did we did a swap. Yeah, I don't even think I realized this was gonna be a swap. Um, the swap was really good, by the way. We must have got screwed off of our ST, I think. Yeah, Alice left us. Oh my gosh, not again. I'm interested to see. I don't know why we wouldn't have just went and talked next to Alice, because I don't know if I would have found that shot if that was the case. I will say though, I didn't think that Alice and Buns were like flirting or whatever, so I didn't have it. But yeah, it was another nice game. I should have lost that one as well. So that's like two games now that I think I should have lost. But I scammed out of Guggie, so we take those. All right, Redwoods though. Could flirt real quickly. We're just gonna time out and walk away. I don't even care about the consequences. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Ambassador does not take. We're gonna send Queen over here. We're gonna send Red Dress.
Banana bread. Banana bread.
Okay, Alice is actually in conversation, and Alice is like the only one who could actually even have a bug here. So as long as I'm not in this chain, it should be fine. So Alice might get shot. I'm hoping Alice gets shot. Okay, I saw the laser go over to me. I can't imagine that that's even going to be a highlight, so maybe it's a low light. Uh, so I think I'm just not going to do anything for like 2.5 minutes, and then if I really need to, I'll just crash bug at the end. So, good luck, Guggie. We're gonna test how good you could hold a game here. We're not really gonna do anything else in this game. Well, maybe BB again, I guess.
Banana bread.
Although Alice is out, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna go next to red dress here, I think. I can't tell how sus I am in this game. I want Ambassador to be in a buggable spot so I can do this briefcase return. Yeah, nice. I mean, probably shouldn't have gone for it, but I guess, yeah. If the party's like that narrowed down, I'm probably just dead anyway. So, um, I thought maybe it could have been a low light, but it's not, unfortunately. Nice game from Guggie there. Okay. Uh, yeah, my turn to snipe Redwoods, and against Guggie, it's going to be a nightmare, but we'll see how it goes. The comeback starts now. This is what I mean, like, Guggie's about to pop off. I already know it. Okay, mask. Okay, red dress teal. So hot tamales, mask, and puff. Mask, puff. Teal watch check. Any other watch checks? It's just yet again teal and red dress. Yeah, teal and red dress. So teal and red dress are only two watch checks. Can't be you, and I don't think it can be you because I don't think there was one before that. So yeah, I think it's just teal and red dress. I think we're not gonna highlight teal or red dress here. I think, and make her think like, okay, I'm not sus. Mask, puff. So we'll see what red dress does. She has to go to either bookcase. I don't think that that was a bug or anything like that. But now red dress has to go to another statue altogether. So teal goes to blue bookcase. Okay, teal walks away with the book. Um, okay, goes into contact. Mask, puff still. Teal still in convo. Okay, there's a DA now. In red dress's convo, which is a little annoying, but they both don't have missions. They both do have a bug technically, but Rocker takes a print. There's a print at bar. Okay, I think it's teal if you want my honest opinion, but we'll see. Yeah, time's back to normal now, which makes sense. Let me make sure that teal doesn't bug here. Okay, perfect, no bug. Red dress leave. Okay, red dress now has inspects and a potential bug, by the way. So we're probably watching red dress here. We're gonna need to see where teal returns the bug. Probably just returns to blue. Yeah. I don't think that teal has red dress has anything else. There's no BB, and there's no swap yet. So red dress literally can't have anything else. Teal also doesn't have anything though, because this book is getting returned safely. This looks like a swap play from red dress, so we're gonna watch it. No matter what, the statue gets swapped. It's not by teal. We know it's red dress. No swap. Okay. Yeah. So it's teal. That statue pickup was way too fast. We have the bug from the beginning. Red dress teal. Time add red dress teal. Um, yeah, bugged in basketball walking doesn't even matter because we already have the thing. So seduce Berlin. Yeah, sure. Why not? I like this setup. Okay. All right. Now 2 of 4 Teien. This is kind of like a balcony substitute. In my opinion, I think it makes the most sense just to not be scared to flirt. So we're gonna go right next to Kane. I would have been shot there by like any pathing sniper, but luckily Guggie is not a pathing sniper. So this is the most obvious flirt in history. But it is possible for two people to start the same bookcase, right? So we're just gonna start off the same bookcase with Kane. We're not gonna play around. Probably just gonna go for a timeout here, honestly. So we're definitely not gonna join Kane. Okay, we need DA to join convo here, which he does, I think. No, he doesn't. Okay, great.
Banana bread.
Okay, we're gonna take this contact. Hopefully it's the other conversation that has the contact, which I think it is, judging based off this laser here. Or maybe not. I don't know. These lights are really weird. Oh no, okay, so it probably was this one then. That's annoying. Okay, Kane takes the weirdest looking path I've ever seen. Yeah, low lights Kane, whatever. We're just gonna time out here, I think. Force Guggie to hold. We're just gonna go to a statue after this, I think. So basically saying the sniper, I'm not finishing, so it's not me. So you're gonna have to find the shot. Or find the hold, I mean. Okay, nice hold. Yeah, I am one of the top susses, of course. I'm assuming that I was in a real conversation for BB, which is a little unfortunate. So I just committed to timeout there, saying if I do anything and I'm sus, I'm just gonna get shot. So we'll just time out and see what happens. Nice hold from Guggie there. I'm assuming swap's gonna come on. No, it's not. Okay, Pearl bug still. So all right. Okay. This obviously highlight Taft. Hmm. We're watching for bug here.
Banana bread.
Okay. Unless I miss bug from Alice, which I think she's out of range. Doesn't look horrible from Sorry there. So there's been no bug, otherwise I would have lost already. Alice takes a little bit of time to finish her drink, but that's not completely weird, I guess. Okay, really testing my patience here. Okay, don't do anything. Yeah, Alice tried to bug at the beginning though, didn't she? Or no, she didn't. Yeah. I thought I saw a bug there too. I should have just shot that. I really did think like, oh, that's a bug. I thought I was seeing things. I was like, is it a bug? Can't tell. But um, nice bug taken. Um, I think with that game, you already have two free lowlights, so you're kind of expecting the spy to do something crazy anyway, because you know you're probably not gonna get like a nice easy flirt game, even though you would think you'd probably get that. The spy probably wouldn't want to do that, but um, it was a nice bug, all things considered. Okay, so Kane's our ST again. We're gonna go like right here. That way, if Ambassador walks by this direction, we could bug him. I don't know if we have enough conversation, or I don't know if we have enough cover for this, unfortunately. And he doesn't even walk that way anyway. He walks over there, so. Okay, I want flirt here, and I'm not gonna wait for a million years. Okay, Ambassador fourth statue. Okay, we're gonna BB
Banana
here.
bread.
Everyone's in except Twin. Let's see if he low lights Twin here though. Does look like he does. So Plain Twin's the only low light, and we have real BB, so this is really good for us, and he's not the SDA. So everybody now has the real BB in this party, which is really, really good. So we can't be singled out based on that. So we still have 0 sus right now. So Plain Twin reject, but that doesn't mean anything, obviously. There is a print on that fourth statue, so if we see anybody go there, we could maybe try and get them shot. Okay, no green flirt there, which would have been nice. Bling Twin. General, I don't know why he's putting lights on General. Probably watching Bug here, maybe. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm more than happy than just to sit here. Okay, so General actually goes to the printable statue. So we're gonna see his reaction on the laser here. Finish up Flirt, which is really nice. So thanks for Kane. Okay, Taft. Okay, I'm happy we didn't get offered to there. I want to see what Taft does. Okay, General does go into convo here. So if General is not a low light, which I don't think he is, because I think General was in our conversation, if I'm not mistaken, he could be a little bit of a sus, or because he's not an SDA, right? So like this, it could be General. That looks very spy-like. Okay, General finishing Prince now. General is finishing Prince. He could get shot here. We don't shoot though, unfortunately. I'm gonna go to the statue here, I think, anyway. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna go and we're gonna do, um, we're gonna get the screen print from the bookcase. Okay, I'm probably gonna lose here in all honesty, but it's fine. But teal isn't being looked at, and we get away with it. Oh my gosh, that was stressful. But yeah, it took the green swap because we realized General didn't die, and yeah, General's a low light. I kind of figured like he has Prince and he doesn't die. Um, just unfortunate. I'm sure some sort of pathing thing we got low lit for. Yeah. That's so sad because like the plan came together so much, and then like it's just like okay, he's probably low lit because he takes that briefcase, which would have been like okay, this should be the shot here, but no, it wasn't the shot, and so I was like okay, he's probably low lit. Of course, there's only one other low light, and it was from BB, so okay, yeah, he was a behavioral low light. So sad. But I'm trying to think. Yeah, that difficult print, good that we hit it. Our plan there at the end worked out. I was expecting to die for the swap in all honesty, but we ended up living through it, so we'll just call it a miracle. Laugh and then light bulb. Laugh light bulb. Teal. Yeah, okay, that's just a bug. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Something something is how the saying goes. We'll play salmon. I haven't played salmon and I hate salmon, so we'll just play it on this venue where everything's in the open anyway. True. I have gotten fooled many times this singular set by swaps anyway, so um we're just trying to go swap. We're just trying to really flirt next to red dress here. Ambassador's safe. Okay. Nothing crazy here to do. It could be B here, but I'm not going to. Red dress might get Lilith for that. Okay, but she doesn't. Okay, we're gonna walk over next to red dress here, I think. So now we're next to our ST and we're next to or we're next to our ST and we're next to DA. So okay, here's the plan. Okay, well never mind. The plan's gone. What I want to do is I wanted to contact and then reverse drive by the ambassador, but it's not gonna happen now unless he walks by me. But with wheels being at statues, I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. Duke could be picking up Prince here. Okay, we reject though, interestingly enough. So Duke could probably just be low lit. That's a pretty early stop from Duke though. Bro, why are these people rejecting the bar, dude? I can't even BB here because it's literally just me and red dress. Okay, that's workable. I still want Irish to be in here though, I think. I'm trying to think of what I can even do here. I could bug, but that probably gets me shot. I think I'm just gonna time out here maybe. Throw in a BB. I really want DA to go to the other conversation. Okay, but Irish is actually in here though, so I could probably make something happen with that. I think I'm going to.
Banana bread.
We're gonna try it out. Maybe Irish gets shot here, probably not though.
Banana bread.
Okay, BB again. That's everybody in here. Ah, no shot. Nice hold. Yeah. Nice hold. Maybe like I'm thinking like, okay, maybe someone gets shot here. The DA switching conversations is wild. If I had another mission there, it's just a mission win. But I didn't have anything, so yeah, sniper just holds. Unfortunate, but happens. Really nice hold though. That was a crazy burst of activity there at the end. Irish doesn't get shot, and then the entire party has BB, and we still don't get shot, or no one still gets shot. Very impressive. Okay, sheet mask. Okay, guillotine, and then okay, buns talks and stop talks, which is really weird. I was gonna say guillotine, and then also black pepper for our flirt pair right there, but I see buns talk stop talk, which is legal. We have leather. We have vines. Sorry, with the bar. Sheet mask. Okay, Seek goes next to queen, which is a bear. We're gonna watch for swap here, I guess. Okay, no swap. Teal with the first print. Buns goes back next to general. Okay, probably not Smallman. I'm gonna low light Smallman, I think, actually. Expecting a BB here. Okay, vines. Hmm. I think so. General Queen all have flirt. Buns has flirt. So General and Kane. So Katana. Looks pretty good from General. I'm gonna low light that. So Scepter. So Queen Kane. First statue print. Teal has a print. Remember. No bug. Yeah, Scepter. Kane. Teal. Prince. That's what. We're gonna watch bug from Buns here because I don't like Buns right now.
Banana bread.
Okay, BB. Buns talks. Stop talks. Um, highlight it. I don't think she has bugs, so I'm not going to shoot. Shouldn't be any delegates either, I wouldn't think, right? Okay, I think I'm good to hold this. I think it is Buns. Yeah, switches convos to go talk with General. General leaves, which is really, really good for us. So we could see Buns potentially leave again to go flirt with General. We'll see, though. Watch her have bug here and I just lose. I miss bug. I have all this other stuff, but I don't have her bug. Oh, shoot. Okay, delegate. Scepter. Queen and Kane. Queen and Kane. Is it Queen? Might just be Queen. Yeah. Um, so yeah, the only people who had delegate was Queen and a Kane. No one else had delegate there, and a low light took the list, meaning that the only possible person it could have been was Queen. So shoot Queen because I saw Kane's a low light. Uh, we got bailed out there, luckily at the last second by my memory there. I thought it was Buns the entire time. I won't lie, and then it wasn't. It was until it wasn't. So yeah. I wanted to try one fun rush game on Veranda, but it didn't end up working out. um, yeah. I just wanted one last fun rush game because I feel like I've been doing so many timeout like long games. All right. Mask. Okay, teal. Mask laugh. Probably teal. Mask laugh, and then sheep laugh. So mask and sheep are on the left. Looks like seek is the first offer. Teal already has a bug credit, I think. Red dress could have something. Irish. Queen looks like she just time added, but she didn't. Okay, interesting. We have a cat top right, or a bunny, I'm sorry. Okay, Irish doesn't bug. Okay, rocker. Purloin. Nope. Text, but I think I'm sure someone else has a print. This party's just been it's really hard to watch everything on Veranda. Salmon. Okay, Duke. Ask. Laugh, laugh. Teal has a million bugs here, but she hasn't been doing anything, so I kind of think that she's not the spy. Ask sheep. Disney. Twin. Okay, no time out yet again. Text maybe with Prince. General leave. Okay, that's a nice slide. Rocker and Boots are inside of each other. Wheels watch check. Rocker watch check maybe. Irish. Irish has a little bit of activity. Buns has a lot of activity as well. Watching maybe Prince or something. Text maybe looking to time ad or something. Seek, time ad. White dress. It's a little difficult. That looks good from you. Ask sheep still, queen. Wheels has activity. Buns has a lot of activity. Okay, mask, sheep. Laugh. Kane at green. Watch for maybe queen, or we're trying to watch Kane maybe try and microfilm or something. Rocker, I don't think it is, weirdly enough. Okay, that's a slide. Rocker white. Okay, rocker white. Seek insta talk. Teal maybe. Buns in real convo. Irish. No purloin is really good. That's what I wanted to see.
Banana bread.
Okay, you. Hmm. Okay. Uh, white dress reject. Kane maybe? White dress leaves and she has a reject, which is a little weird. I don't have anything from anyone. That's the issue. White dress. Uh, Swollen take? No. So still White Dress has this hanging purloin maybe. Disney doesn't have any progress. I'm like 99% sure. But that's a microfilm from White Dress. And there we go. Ending the set. Did we actually purloin there or no? Okay, we didn't. Okay. Was it good timing for it though, I think, trying to watch the purloin, see if he did anything, but didn't end up coming out. So the score probably more so is probably 12-14 to me because I think he should have had the Moderne game and then I think the game after that or before that, I forget which one, but we got lucky. GG's to Guggie, and if you stuck around this long, thanks for watching. Final score 16-10. So, see you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching it again. Hope you really enjoyed. There's a lot of fun spy games in here. Um, and yeah, see you guys.